Exterior. An American army camp at night in 1777. Revolutionary soldiers are seated around a campfire.
I hear the British are sending another 5,000 troops.
How will we ever win this war?
Calmly, General George Washington strides into the camp to put his men at ease.
By remembering what we fight for.
General Washington!
The soldiers all stand, but Washington waves them back down.
Sit, please. You need your strength for the fight ahead. We fight for a country of our own, a new nation, where we choose our own laws.
Hear, hear.
Well said, sir.
Choose our own leaders.
Hear,
Hear, hear.
And choose our own systems of weights and measures.
Weights and measures, sir?
Yes. Yes, I dream that one day our proud nation will measure weights in pounds, and that 2,000 pounds shall be called a ton.
And what will 1,000 pounds be called, sir?
Nothing, because we will have no word for that.
It seems like we should have a word for 1,000 pounds, sir.
And yet we won't, because we are free men. And we will be free to measure liquids and liters and milliliters. But not all liquids, only soda, wine, and alcohol.
Only those, sir?
Yes, because for milk and paint we will use gallons, pints, and quarts, God willing.
Okay. How many liters are in a gallon, sir?
Nobody knows.
And, sir, in this new country, what plans are there for men of color, such as I?
Distance will be measured in inches, feet, yards, and miles. So 12 inches to a foot.
12 feet to a yard?
If only it were so simple. 3 feet to a yard.
And how many yards to a mile?
Nobody knows.
Okay, well, how many feet to a mile?
5,280, of course. It's a simple number that everyone will remember.
I must confess, it feels a little complicated, sir. Why not use meters and kilometers?
We will, soldier. But only in certain unpopular sports, like track and swimming. For popular sports like football, we will use yards.
Football, sir?
Yes. It's a sport where you throw a ball with your hands.
So in football, there is no kicking?
There's a little kicking. You kick the ball to get points.
Point, sir.
Sometimes 1 and sometimes 3.
I'm very confused, sir.
Do not worry, for in our new nation we will have rulers with 2 sets of numbers, inches on one side and centimeters on the other.
So we can see where they line up.
Yes, except that they don't line up, and they never will.
But why?
Liberty, son. Liberty.
And the slaves, sir. What of them?
You asked about the temperature.
I did not.
We shall have 2 different, unrelated scales of temperature. One of them will make sense to the entire world, and the other will be super random. And our great nation will use the random one.
Scale called, sir.
Fahrenheit.
Spell that for me?
Impossible. But one day, if we are brave, we will get rid of the U in a lot of British words like color and armor. But by God, we will keep the British U in the word glamour.
Only glamour, sir?
Only glamour. That is my dream for our countrymen. A melting pot of different measurements that will make Europeans throw little tantrums. In short, a land of liberty.
Where all men are free.
General Washington does not respond. He places his hand on the soldier's shoulder, then walks away.
Where all men are free, right? And there you go. There's the end. Hold on, I gotta.
Impossible.
There we are.
Impossible.
I gotta.
Nobody
okay.
knows.
Damn it! They can see me hit the buttons. Doesn't matter. There it is.
Oh,
Boy, after portraying a slave in skit, I feel like I need a.
Liquor bar.
Yes.
LeVar, Kunta, Burton, Young, Shannon.
I
I
now
don't have time to rename people right now, Cody. Please.
I now realize why
Fun parts.
Hunter did that to me. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it's Saturday, and you know what that means.
It's not.
What?
It's not.
Oh,
It's not.
it's not Saturday. It's Friday, and that must mean it's horse time on the Podzilla 1985 network, live once again on Facebook. That's facebook.com/Podzilla 1985. My name is Shannon Young. I'm going to be your
There it is.
My name is Shannon Young. I'm going to be your host.
It's ruined. It's
My
already
name is
ruined.
Shannon Young. I'm going to be your horse tonight. Also, wait. That actually worked
That
a little
works.
bit.
Yeah,
That worked.
really well.
Yeah, it's good.
With me tonight, the Stallion Battalion. Let's start off with Double H portraying legendary statesman and undercover superhero George Washington.
There's a little kicking.
Playing both the roles of what is it? Austin Saint? What is his name?
James Austin Johnson.
Yes,
There it
playing
is.
both James Austin Johnson and Bowen Yang for that skit, the Kazman.
That was a president.
The Kazman?
Yes.
It's a good
Yeah,
president.
he was after Carter. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Forging of an American president.
A warrior president.
There you go.
No. Warriors
Warrior
are
horse.
punk asses. You got to be American because Americans are not punk asses.
Not in my civil liberties. I don't know. Portraying Mikey Day. Hey, it's Cody Sandusky.
Only glamour, sir.
I feel like perhaps we should stop using last names when we introduce people on the show and leave a little bit of ambiguity
Maybe.
to the crowd.
That's
I
fine.
love a nickname.
My name is Mr. Edoc Schrub.
Yes, that'll do. And
That boy,
Yes, I
is
agree
Superman
with Mr.
five
Snurb.
arms.
narrating the show tonight, a girl,
Yes.
Lindsay
Tis
Wolfgong.
I.
Cody liked it.
He did.
Yes.
Just so far in the
amazing.
other direction. Person's full legal name that's on tax documents
To
and shit.
girl.
A gender.
Yes.
Whoa.
Apparently tomorrow
I
is
said,
Penguin Awareness Day.
It's
So
what?
Here
It's
is
what
how you
awareness?
can know your penguins. Penguin Awareness
Penguin
Day.
awareness.
I'm aware
The
of
only
my
penguins I
penguins.
acknowledge are that Pittsburgh penguin in the bottom and Chill penguin from Mega Man X. I won't hear a goddamn thing different.
I feel
Kaz,
like I need to
Kaz, can you?
I feel like I need to see what AI can do with penguin awareness.
Well, really quick,
Why
Kaz.
is the Magellanic one wearing a hoodie? Why is it from Assassin's Creed?
I don't know, but it's cute.
Kaz,
What-
really quick.
what-
Can you show me reaction to when I found out I was gonna have to play Keenan in the skit?
Yes.
I don't think it was that one, but that's a good one.
Sure.
Oh, whoa! Joining us in the chat. Oh my God! Stop! I don't like these.
Nope, don't like that one bit.
That reminds me of that the thing from
There
what's
it
the
is.
movie?
There's me.
Total Recall. The skin.
Yes.
It's the skin
Oh.
with the face.
Yes.
Oh.
I was going to say there's a Doctor
Ugh.
Who character that's very similar where it's just a face that's kind of stretched on a parchment because she's thousands of years old.
Let's say special.
I don't know how you can know, Cody. No one has ever watched Doctor Who.
That's
I mean,
true.
you're right. I own like all of the David Tennant and the first two Matt Smith seasons, and I think I put each Blu-ray in once.
Hello to Derek Boxdorfer in the chat, by the way. Derek, good friend,
Yeah, hell
occasional cast member when he's got the time. Boy's busy.
Heartbroken Rams fan.
I
That is
like.
the sports talk for the evening.
Thank
Derek,
God Jesse's not
I
here.
got my other set of cards.
Why are all the penguins doctors?
Why
because
not?
their awareness.
Where are these penguins?
where-
Where are the penguins? I can't see them.
Discord.
And
They're-
Discord. Text
Oh,
chat,
look,
They're,
baby.
dude.
they're in the text
look.
chat for babies. Aw,
Oh, okay.
they're
So
so cute.
They all have stethoscopes.
it's
They
gonna.
do.
Oh God,
That's okay.
it's gonna
And
do
one
that.
of their scarves blend into their wing.
What's wrong with your chat?
It's doing that thing where like I have to be on Discord for it to update the Discord. So I have to keep the window front and center, which means I'm not going to be able to see the recording of the show, but I don't need to. I mean, we're clearly live, so we're all good. Cody, smart talking. When the Texans are finally good.
Yep. And that's because I stopped paying attention to football, so they decided to do a thing that would have made me happy. Did I care?
Let me tell you one of my personal nightmares. Whenever we convince Cody to hang out with us in the chat, and Jesse, for whatever reason, also joins the chat, and
it becomes football central.
We'll get off of Discord on my computer, and I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna get on my Xbox. We'll be up there in a second. I go upstairs, I get on my Xbox, and it's just Cody and Jesse talking the most intricate football talk. And I think to myself, is this how other people feel when like Hunter and I talk about SNL or something, if they're not SNL fans, or Ghostbusters or Tokyo Gore Police? Like, is this how they feel?
In my defense, when this happened last Friday, I had no interest in engaging because, again, I have stopped watching football almost writ large. I had football games on in my room here on mute last weekend just so I could occasionally look up and say, oh, that's the score.
Nobody knows.
It's true. Shannon, it's true because I got to that conversation before you did, and I heard Cody more than once say, yeah, man, God, I can't remember the last time that I watched football. And Jesse's response most of the time was like, yeah. So anyway, what do you think?
Right through, buddy.
He said more than once, he's like, I just don't have anybody to talk football with. So, this guy, Cody be like, yes, I'm aware of that player.
The funny point to that is, I've watched like parts of games. Or I actually watched one game, I think, in the last year or two, and I won our fantasy football league out of like 12 people somehow.
Yeah, somebody give him a golf clap. I can't do it because I can't. But there's a button, Cody.
Yeah, but normally the button does.
What? That was not a golf clap.
There it is. Jesus.
They have the same emoticon.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
And
this is why we don't reference the soundboard, Shannon.
One of them's a wave and one of them's a clap. Shannon heard that sound and he was like,
Oh my
God! Hey, really quick, Hunter, let's take a break for station identification. Go ahead and read me the names off of that legendary PZ85 group chat, which now has everybody but Dalton.
It's true.
I used to have to actually do station identification on KZIM. Anyway.
Hell, you know what I might do? I might add Derek Boxdorfer to the chat and point out to Dalton he's the only one that's never been invited.
Asa is he who should be named Malenko. Cody obviously is Superman with sideburns. Poor Ethan is Mud T fuck up. I remain perfectly timed quack.
Yes.
Bob's name also is still Stupid Song for Sex. Jesse is Long Distance Acupuncture, which is a concept I like. Lindsay is Slide for Jeffrey.
God damn. Gotta change that one.
Kaz is Worm-shaped space. Shannon is obviously Christian Blackthorne. His
we don't need to talk about it. We don't need to talk about it. It's okay. Move on.
Shelby is Bird Terrifier.
Yes.
Steven is Wrong Time Prostitute.
God damn.
Tanner is Weird Asian Sodas. And obviously Zach Kirkus is still Dickie Bingo with 2 eyes.
That's Dickie Bingo.
God damn.
Bingo.
It is way beyond
Shannon, Slide for Jeffrey.
I will not. I did not.
You did. I saw it.
Hunter,
you were on. I think they have you on the list of people who slid for Jeffrey now, right?
I can't exit the Discord or the whole show ends, so I'm just kind of trapped here.
He's
honestly
stuck.
Yeah.
Like you were on the leaderboard, is what I meant. Like on that map.
Right.
Yeah, it was me, Prince Andrew, and Jimmy Kimmel, Bill Clinton.
Don't say that. He's got lawyers and money.
Chris Jericho.
The show came back and immediately went away once more.
Yup.
But Shannon
Can't
was
wait for
Grand
retire
opening,
this
grand
shit.
closing.
Shannon was too brave to continue to do the live show.
That's right.
Lindsay got some plastic pennies in there for $3.49, and that's from Learning Advantage. Not sure what that means. Hunter, what did you say about Power World? I didn't get to read your message.
That we should not play.
So early. Well, sir, so early in the day, a couple of days ago, actually, I mentioned like it was coming up. It looked totally ridiculous, and I was like, "Hey, we should try this. It's Pokemon with guns." And
I said yes at the time.
I was gonna say the consensus seemed to be let's give it a shot. Again, it's on Game Pass. If it's on Game Pass. Why not? So then over the next couple of days, the thing that really today kind of cemented probably not is Jesse sent a link to I think an IGN article that said that on Xbox it is only 2 to 4 player co-op because they've been boasting this 32 player like per server everyone team up kind of thing. Yeah, that's only on Steam. You can only do that on Steam, and
Really?
you have to buy the game on Steam to do it. It's not like, oh, you can run, the Game Pass version or whatever through, some backdoor workaround. It doesn't work that way. And I was like, I get it. Again, capitalism is what we picked, right? We went with it, but just fucking let us play games together, please.
What's like what we
I
discovered?
want to
God,
pause and
man.
break on the we picked capitalism. I firmly am an anarcho-syndicalist. I am far from this.
Cody, I'm using the royal we in this sense.
It's true.
That used to
and
be
I'm
my
sad that
interest
you're right
music.
to do so.
Kaz,
Is that doubly infuriating because we discovered wanting to do DC Universe again, and
I
the
still
same
do.
fuckery is afoot over there?
yeah, but I'm $10 invested now, so I really got to. So
You're more than
Wait, how
$10
or
invested.
GCU Online?
Well, importantly, though, the difference between the two of those being that, like, Xbox is hindered with Power World in the sense that you can only have 4 players, and the Steam one is one allows you to have 32. The other one is just the crossplay; like you just can't play across the board at all.
real quick. Hello,
Um,
hello, Caleb Carter, the voice of CCW, the best damn ring announcer in the business. He says it's horse time. You damn right it is. Yeah, I watched a review for Power World, or I watched the first 15 minutes, and I did not know it was a survival game. I didn't know that's what it is. It's just another survival game. It's Lego Fortnite, but now you are forcing Pokemon to build things for you, and then you shoot them with assault rifles. And I'm like, I watched the first 15 minutes on IGN, and I told Lindsay, I was like, this looks boring. Like, it looked fucking boring, man.
What is this
I
called
did
again?
not
Power
appreciate
World.
him
Power
punching the
World.
chicken in the
Yeah.
face for Tim to catch the chicken.
You might be
that's another
asking,
thing. I didn't
Shannon, are you drinking?
I didn't know
Yes.
so much about that shit.
I am drinking, but I'm only drinking because I'm trying to burn the impurities out of my body.
That'll work. I've been told that'll
I-
work.
Oh,
I didn't know that it was so much about the let's just beat the hell out of the animals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't worry. It's not just animals. You can capture in your PAL thing other humans. The game will acknowledge that it's kind of inhumane, and then you can also butcher said humans as pals. So don't worry. Everybody's catching hands in fucking Pal World.
Well, that's how you get pals.
I think I prefer.
Yeah.
I prefer Lindsay's post. I'm just gonna be honest.
The very far away horse.
Yeah,
The Game of the Year edition.
I like that
He's
compared
even
to
further
my
away now.
to my anus.
Well, importantly, now it just sounds like you're talking about the actual thing and not the meme.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pass.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna pass on that game. It looks boring. It's just a
Yeah,
survival
I'm fine
game.
with
If I want to play a survival game, I'll play fucking Lego Fortnite and will, or Fallout, because Fallout's also a survival game.
I was going to say Fallout.
I'm still playing Fallout every day, man.
Have you noticed, though-
to the best of my ability, I get in and do the daily.
I still make
challenges
the
at
most
least.
money by my meats in Fallout.
He's got the meats. We need a soundboard
meat.
that just says Kaz. He has the meats.
As the meat.
And we need to have that on the soundboard so we can just hit that every so often. Oh God,
With the Arby's music.
Hunter. Sism's in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Gotta hide. Gotta go.
Red ships of Spain.
Lindsay, I think he's responding to you.
Ships of Spain.
What?
He said they say the horses in that thing are something else. I hope he's talking about that game and not my anus.
He's talking about Steve. He's talking about our old customer, Steve. I told you about this guy.
Oh, God.
Steve would roll up into GameStop. Boy, if Steve popped into the chat, I think I'd just die of a heart attack right here. Steve would roll up into GameStop on any given day, sell you 14 things that came out 3 days ago that he very clearly did not steal. They've been used. But his excuse was that some punk kid owed him money every time. And I'm like, what does that mean, Steve? You're clearly 60 years old.
Uh-huh.
And then would stand and talk to you. And it wasn't like one of those, like, please don't stand around and talk, man. Because, like, he always had something interesting to talk about. But when it came to games, especially when it was systems, because this was right around the DS and the PSP, his go-to thing was, man, before they came out anyway, they say the screen on them things is something else, man.
It reminds me of the comic book owner down the street from my store. And if Jesse was here, he would know what I'm talking about. This guy, every time he talks about comics, he's like, oh, that's really hot right now. He'd tell like, have you seen the new Batman? Oh, Batman, yeah, he's really hot right now. Everything was really hot right now with that guy. Including
well, yeah, obviously.
Including the world famous Batman the horse.
Batman the horse.
But what about Horseman the Bat?
If Mandy Patinkin was a horse. Cass, I got a special request since this is our live show, our first live show in a while.
Yeah.
Can you, because we did this a while back and it was a lot of fun. I'd like to do this live. Do you have some of those classic horse time names? Can you read off a set?
Oh, Lord. Hold on.
Yeah, some of those available.
Yeah, back when I could actually screenshot the channel of names.
Yeah, because there were fewer people in there. So we've been changing these. We've been changing these names for years. That's one of the things with the chat is that every time someone says something funny, usually Kaz or Steven, honestly, they're the two main perpetrators.
That's because I'm nonsensical.
That is true. Hunter will go in and change the names, and it's usually Hunter. He's
Oh dear.
Oh,
what's wrong? He's got weird eyes.
I'm telling you, put a Brazzers logo on that.
Jeez.
Gives it a whole new meaning there.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a few.
Pulling it up.
Yeah, I've got I got a number of them.
Yeah,
we can go far back.
What's the farthest one
from
you got?
October. Farthest one I got?
Yeah. Back before we were funny,
Back in the before times?
Yeah.
That looks like to be, oh no.
Caleb Carter live in the chat says, I hope I can find a copy of Very Far Away Horse on the Nintendo GameCube at Gaming Grounds soon. You might be. It might be in one of the piles of dust that I got going right now.
So we got September 2021. That's as far back as I've got one here.
2021 was a better year than 2020 for me.
Well, that's back whenever the list was a bit smaller.
God.
Right. 8 people in this list. So starting out with Tanner Calvert, Squirty Cream.
Well, I already regret this.
We did this.
Yeah.
We did this on the live one.
Yeah,
on the live show that we did at
No, that wasn't live.
I mean, the one that we did in person.
In person, yeah.
It was this exact list.
It is. I wanted to hear it again.
What about
better audio
January?
quality?
No, hold on. What about 1 year ago?
All right, 1 year ago.
1 year ago today.
1 year ago yesterday.
All right.
So we got Hunter as Roy Taylor.
Don't remember that one.
Tanner is
it's as normal as it gets.
Tanner is prophylactic friend. Jesse Kimball is the Blood Ninja.
I remember the Blood Ninja. I do remember the Blood Ninja. Yeah.
Cody Sandusky is Dick Blatant, a.k.a. Nightwing.
I forgot about Dick Blatant.
I was waiting for you to hit the other part of it.
Nightwing, that was up for a long time.
Oh, yes, Nightwing is a classic.
It's a classic.
It's a classic.
Hunter, are you drinking Josh wine? Sism wants to know.
What?
He says it's Hunter drinking Josh wine. I don't know.
What is Josh wine?
It's capitalized, so I guess it's Josh's wine. I don't know.
Yes, there is a brand called Josh Cellars. And it's just the bottle says Josh.
No. Okay. There's the easy answer to that. No.
Continue, Kaz.
I look like a wine glass to you.
So Jack McNeil is Mangley. Asa is young nasty man.
It's
We were
accurate.
quoting fucking Wonder Boy.
It's accurate.
So my name was Rikishi Hendricks.
Sure.
Shannon is Mildenhall Neck, all capitals.
What? Milden
No idea.
Hall Neck?
I have no idea. I'm sure that mattered at some point.
There's the wine
Steven
hunters
is
drinking
Green
right now.
Della Bean.
Green
No,
Della
it's
Bean.
not.
Yeah. I remember Green Della
Yeah, I
Bean.
remember
Zach-
Green Della Bean.
Zach-
Yeah.
Zach rounds it out, finishes us off with redundant raccoon.
That's a good
Yep.
one. I like when we have the animal names, and that's always a fun one. Hunter, can you give us?
Okay, so
Raccoon.
Shannon, your name was terrible on that one, so I'll give you the one from the next day, which is Rabbit for Kruger.
It was my favorite children's book when I was little. A Rabbit for Kruger.
A rabbit for Kruger.
Freddie was running for the House of Representatives at the time.
In this climate, he would win.
He would very much
He
win.
would win.
But only after he murders somebody on live television.
I
'Cause, get the hits.
All right, look, I'm not trying to get political on horse time. This is not the show for it, but I do have to ask this question. I heard it on Morning Joe this morning, Joe, and it interested me. So Donald Trump is claiming that a president, not just him, but any president needs full immunity from any crimes, right? Because if he were to do something outside of the realm of, what's legal, whenever he gets out of office, he could be prosecuted. So he said all presidents need that. And the argument being that if he ordered, he should be allowed to order SEAL Team 6 to assassinate his political rivals. So someone asked, okay, then I want someone to ask him or his supporters, does that mean it would be okay if Joe Biden right now ordered SEAL Team 6 to kill Donald Trump? Would that be okay? And I can't wait to see them fucking flip and flounder like a fish as they try to come up with reasons why, well, no, it's not okay that way. No. Well,
It
because
seems like a weird argument.
of the Biden crime family.
I don't
Epstein.
know. It's just weird to argue for somebody else to be able to take you out. Like,
Slide for
it's
Donald.
weird.
It's really weird. I don't understand the argument. Anyway. We got like 2 minutes left on this 30-minute show because we're cutting it off there, and we're all gonna go play DC Universe, every single one of us, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. All of us together.
No, we're not.
Everyone on the
No.
show currently.
Wait, what platform are we playing on? Because I got to start downloading it like yesterday.
Xbox.
Oh, well, then fuck y'all. I don't have that.
Yeah, you always don't got something that we need. You got ham, no burger,
Peanut butter, no
Kool-Aid,
jelly.
no sugar.
Siegfried, no Roy.
Cody, you better get some Xbox in that shit.
I like pig's
I do.
feet.
Did it for The Rock.
I got original Xbox. I got Xbox 360. I got Lariat.
Cody, you better get in there and play with us. Been smelling your shit for 20 years. You can smell ours for 20 minutes.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be happy to know that Ethan is playing. He told me he just created Dante from Devil May Cry.
Of course.
Okay.
All right.
More importantly is I
course.
can't wait for you to see Kyrgyz's character.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
His name is Darth Dreads with multiple S's.
Of course.
He,
Of course.
he
I expect nothing less.
Needed to have Z's.
no, there was no. Well, they didn't have him at the time because of the war. He's got the undead skin. He's got dreadlocks, of course. He walks with the Joker's comical style, and he can fly because, of course, he can. Why wouldn't he?
Sure.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention
Yeah,
he's
have
he's about 3 feet tall.
Of course, he used the spry build. Yeah, naturally.
Yeah.
Shannon, did you see where they're remaking the Phantom of the Opera?
I did not. Also, real quick, Hunter, Matt wants to know: do you have Josh mouth right now? I don't know where the obsession with this is coming from.
This is such a bit that I do not know.
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea what's happening. But let me. Here's the first preview image they've
Oh,
released
you got to.
for the Phantom remake.
I'd watch it.
Okay.
I would
Look
watch
at him.
it.
Look
Ugh.
at him.
The more I look at it, the worse it gets. I failed to mention that Matt didn't ask a question. He was just making a statement that you have Josh Powell.
Cool.
I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, so this is a thing.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I just pulled up an article to share with
dividing
you.
America. Maybe it would divide it less if they
I
just
like
poured
that
them
the
into Stanley
article-
Cups.
The headline of it is, "What's so funny about Josh?" Yeah, I 100% didn't know. I do. Okay, hang on. I do kind of love this now that I'm seeing it. I knew when it was Matt, it had to be good, but I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Here's an image from that article that I like quite a bit. It says, "Last night we let Josh talk."
Oh, God.
I can't remember everything what we said, but we said it all.
Don't worry. Here's the riveting headline from the New York Post.
Is Josh o'clock somewhere?
This is brilliant marketing.
I really had no idea. Hang on. They're getting better the longer I scroll through them. These are all stolen from Twitter, by the way, which I refuse to call anything but. And also, I'm Yeah, there it is. I was going to say, I'm screen catching them. Matt just dropped it in. We were cropping the same one. Me and Matt Sism cut from the same fucking cloth, man.
It's a wine, but we call it Josh.
But we call it Josh.
Now I feel the need to buy this Josh wine and try it with Shelby. Maybe, next week. Next week on Thursday. It's one of our favorite segments on the show. Does it taste good? Shelby and I will be trying Josh wine for the first time. Well, first time for me. I can't speak for Shelby.
You can't speak for wine, apparently.
Both y'all gonna end up with Josh mouth.
Josh wine on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit. All right, that's it. That's it.
Wow.
We'll leave it on that.
Illegal.
We'll leave it on that
horse.
horse-related note. Yeah.
That's truly illegal in some states.
I got to finish my Josh here.
Yeah. Don't get that Josh dry mouth. You don't want to dry Josh.
Okay, well, I have to go change the name now.
Falling apart.
All right, we're gonna call it there. We'll be back on Tuesday with another live episode. We're doing PZ85 Plays live. This time for real. Hopefully.
Hey, hell yeah.
I won't have
Hopefully.
a mental breakdown trying to make my character.
I still haven't made mine.
And importantly, if you
Neither
do,
has Steven.
you'll have already made the character, so you don't have to worry about it.
We also
You're allowed to have the breakdown when the character's already made. Right.
On Wednesday, we got a new extras and epilogues. I don't know. Did we agree on the movie already, or are we still working on that?
We were talking about Goodfellas. We were talking about
Goodfellas.
doing Goodfellas because you said you'd never seen it. I've
Never
never
seen
seen it, and
Okay.
and
Really?
it seems
Neither of you seen-
something. That's the
Like,
thing for January,
wow,
man.
I
Is
know
going
it is.
through
It's
the.
That
Yeah.
was
Isn't-
Rises
is
Before
is
the
that
Rocky.
the one that's like, I always wanted to be a gangster? Is that the one that starts out?
All the Scorsese's movies do.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
All of them.
Because I think I actually have watched that one.
I've
Well,
seen.
apparently, I can rent it on Amazon for less than $5. So
I've
that seems like a
seen.
good enough
I
deal.
haven't seen that one, but I have seen Tokyo Gorefellas.
Oh no, we're not doing Birdemic, Kaz. We've already said Birdemic is a bridge too far. That's
Yeah.
As,
Birdemic
Always
is
draw
too
the line.
much.
as someone who sat in a
And I've seen
recliner
it.
back there with fucking heart palpitations watching Fateful Findings, I refuse to see this podcast sullied any fucking further.
Yeah, Fateful Findings and the upcoming Cool Cat.
Odie
are about
didn't
as bad as
listen to
we're allowed to
the.
let it get.
He didn't listen to the other episode. Shannon wants to bring all kinds of squalor.
Well, that's what month is that, Hunter? Is that September?
September is
The worst of the
September.
worst.
Yeah,
The
we're
worst of the
intentionally
worst.
Doing the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
I think we're going to try to throw cats in there. We
I haven't
talked
seen
about
that.
Batman and Robin. Yeah, we talked about doing Batman and Robin. Which
Shannon,
is about
you and me
as good
got to
or
watch
bad
Wild
as it
Wild
gets.
West.
No, that's
Oh.
We're
July.
already doing that in July.
That's Big Willie
Big
July.
Willie style July.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted to be on that because that was the first
Yeah,
VHS
hell
I
yeah.
bought from Super Video. as a kid.
I'll send the look. I
Cody.
worked up a thing for the whole rest of the year. I'll send you the link so you can see.
Yeah. She's got the glasses. She's got the goddamn
She's damn right
glasses.
she does.
Still has them.
She's either
That's wild.
she's either James West.
Tame in the West. Remember the name?
She might be
Now,
Orpheus.
They're Artemis's glasses.
Orpheus.
Orpheus.
Is that what you said?
All right,
There
let's
was
just
no M.
go
Hang on, I
back.
gotta go change the name to Orpheus's glasses.
Go
Thank you,
back
Hunter, yeah.
and listen to all this week's new episodes if you haven't already. We God damn, I hate that picture. Why do you keep with the Randy Quaid, man? Go back and listen to this week's episodes. We had an all new extras and epilogues. We talked about Tokyo Gore Police, which is a strange fucking movie. It's a lot of fun to listen to that episode at least. Well, Thursday we had an all new After Dark. We talked about things we want to see on the shows upcoming, including the roast of Shannon Young, and Shannon Young ranks all the women he's been with. That's coming this year on PZ85.
I would like to not be on a network or associated with this content.
But that's next time. Until then, thanks for everyone for joining us in the live chat. Sorry we didn't advertise this or put much work into it. Better luck next week. Until then, for myself, Hunter, Kaz, Cody, and Lindsay, we're out of here. And Kaz, it's been a while. Kaz, take us out.
It don't matter. None of this matters.
Hang on. I got to go brush my teeth before we do anything else. I got a little Josh mouth.